guys, welcome back to the Garage Couple. Today is the day I have been waiting for since the day I bought my Jeep. Today, we are wrapping my JK. That's right, you heard it first. Greg and I are wrapping it ourselves. We are gonna show you how easy it is to wrap your Jeep at home. Once you watch this video, you're gonna feel super confident and be able to do it yourself. We cannot wait.
And the parts to get the job done could not be cheaper. It is right up our alley in terms of the DIY mod-friendly stuff that we do. So why don't we head over to the wrapping district?
Before we head over, there was
that's right. That's
you
right.
guys, this episode is, bring it back in.
Hey, I think we're doing something special.
That's right. This episode is the giveaway. Make sure to watch the entire video. Stay tuned to see if you are the winner for our 3,000 subscriber giveaway. I'm like pointing so much at you guys. It's just really exciting.
Yeah, it's getting kind of aggressive there. Why don't we check out the golfing form real quick? Ready?
I'm just keeping my hands shut so I don't point.
Bend the knee and then a nice straight into your
pocket
from our
garage.
So stay tuned, guys, to watch us wrap the Jeep ourselves and also to find out who won and what we're gonna send them. If you recall, we did $100 any item direct from Amazon to you. So let's see what happens.
Stay tuned. You guessed it right. We are wrapping my Jeep today, you guys.
All right, and maybe later we can put your JK next to this monster truck over here just to see the difference. That's a 3-inch lift on 35s. This is a 4-inch lift on 38s. What are we wrapping it with? You want to tell them now?
We took a poll, and honestly, you guys were thinking the same thing I was. You'll have to stay tuned to figure it out. But the first thing we're going to do is wash the car to make sure that it sticks. So let's get washing.
Woo! Got him.
We love our pressure hoses.
Nailed it.
Pressure hose.
Absolutely nailed it, Ollie.
I need more soap.
Oh gosh.
That's all right.
And that elbow grease.
Per usual.
Not sure if they wanted us to wash it beforehand, but you know what? It can't hurt.
Nope.
So why don't you walk us through it?
So excited right now.
What is happening?
All right, so we are going to be wrapping the Jeep. We're going to be doing camo. So that's the surprise. We're going to be doing white, gray, and black. So super excited. We are going to go through the process of how to cut the actual wrap itself. So we're going to show you how to do it yourself, and then we'll show you how to get it put on the Jeep.
Sweet deal. Check this place out.
This is more of my alley than like the mechanical.
Yeah, you're doing all of this one. I'm going to record the whole thing.
Oh,
You are.
oh, I'm so stoked. Alrighty, you guys, so it's time to wrap. We are here at the Wrap District. We're in Los Angeles, for those of you that are from Southern California. I'm here with Arash, and he's gonna tell us a little bit about the do's and don'ts of wrapping your vehicle at home and walk us through the process.
Okay, so keep in mind when wrapping a full car, it's a little different from what we're gonna do today, which is gonna be a camo wrap. We're gonna be pre-cutting the wrap on the table and then kind of placing it onto the car however we see fit. It's one of those things you don't really want to plan so much, you just want to go for it and go right into it. If you try to plan ahead as far as how you cut it or where you place it, you're gonna kind of confuse yourself. So it's better to just jump right into it and not overthink it. First thing you want to do, you definitely want to wash the whole car, soap, water, all that good stuff. Make sure it's nice and clean. But afterwards, depending on how new or fresh the paint is, like you can kind of hear that there's still like sediment that's baked onto the paint. So you need to get yourself a clay bar and some soapy water, and you're just gonna go all around the car, everywhere that you plan to put any of the vinyl, and you just kind of saturate it. Take your clay bar, flatten it out, and just kind of go little by little, just make circles. And you guys can't tell from behind the camera, but it is a lot smoother here than the rest of the car. And this is going to take off all of that extra residue that normally washing the car isn't going to get rid of.
You got that, Arlene?
I'm taking notes. I'm taking
You
notes.
have your notebook out?
Clay, soap, and water.
And
got it.
The difference is insane. I mean, just
Oh, wow. I can feel the dust on it still, or whatever that feels like from
So yeah,
before.
here is like completely slick. It doesn't make as much sound when you run your hand over it, whereas like here it's like sticking to my skin, and you can kind of hear it sounds like sandpaper.
Wow.
could attest to that, everyone. Why don't you test it out, Ollie?
Feels smoother. It looks shinier too.
Hey, maybe we should just keep just
With
clay
clay
bar
bar
the
in the
whole
car.
car and call it a day.
So once you're done with the clay bar, you've done the whole car, everywhere that you plan to put any vinyl, you want to do a full wipe down with isopropyl alcohol and a clean microfiber, and that'll just take off any remaining oil that you might have put on from your skin when you were clay barring it, or any remaining residue from the clay bar. It's going to get rid of all that, so you have a nice clean canvas ready for the vinyl. And now the fun part starts. You start cutting it.
Let's do it. So I'll be in this one too.
Sounds good.
So Arlene and Greg told me exactly what kind of colors they're looking for, so we went through some of our scrap materials. We picked out a few that I think are going to look really nice on the Jeep. We have a satin pearl white. This is from Avery. We have two kinds of grays from 3M. One is a satin dark gray. Another one is a matte aluminum color. And then we also have a black that's buried down here somewhere.
There we go.
There it
And this
is.
black is really cool. It's called Gold Dust. It has a little gold flake inside the wrap. So these are all different finishes. Most of them are satin, but this color right here is matte, and it gives it a little more contrast when you're doing something like this with the camo. You really want the colors to kind of set apart from each other. We're going to start with this piece right here. So, you know, just perfectly fine piece of scrap. You wouldn't be able to use this to wrap a car, but for what we're doing today, it's going to be perfect. Even if it has any creases or cracks or anything like that, once you actually lay it on the panel, I'll show you guys how to get rid of all that so they don't transfer into the wrap.
Taking all these down, you guys. Taking all these
Yeah,
down.
how's that coming along, Ollie?
I'm good so far. Let's see how many more steps there are.
So this is the part where you have to get creative. You really don't want to overthink it. You just kind of want to do it. My partner always says that I make my shapes come out like peanuts, so I'm going to try to not make it look like that. She showed me what she was going for, so a little more like wavy. And you really don't want to pick up the blade and start and like stop and keep going. You want it all one continuous motion. That way it's like more rounded. Even though I just picked up the blade, but it's okay. I'm a professional. I'm allowed to.
Doesn't look like a peanut to me. Looks pretty
And no
dang
peanuts
good.
here.
You want to make like man, what are they called? Like bacteria? You know how they have like the
Oh, like those
squigglies?
We could relate.
And I'll show you guys how to place this onto
man.
the car.
Dun dun dun. Piece number 1. Out of 50.
We already clay barred this area. We wiped it down with alcohol. I'm gonna have Arlene help me peel this. So you want to do this with 2 people. Just kinda-
Oh, my fiber.
It's gonna be a long process.
Oh, the paper ripped.
You were supposed to hold it. And then you can just kind of place it however you think is best. And don't put any tension on it, just kind of like let it fall onto the car. And you're gonna find a place to tack it, kind of towards the center of the piece itself. And you're just gonna pick it up and work it in. Let the vinyl just fall. Like you really don't need to stretch it. These are camo pieces. There's no reason to give it any sort of tension. Just kind of let it fall into place how it's supposed to, and you might get wrinkles like this or some bubbles here. I'll trap some air so you guys can see. You get air like that. But these films have something called air release technology, so what you can do is actually just kind of press it in and they'll come out on their own.
It already looks amazing.
Yeah, good joke. Oh my
Just leave it like this, it's perfect.
And then if you get wrinkles like this, you just want to pick it back up a little bit, and using the heat gun, you're going to heat it up a little bit. Right now your engine's still really hot, so the material is pretty soft, so there's no reason to have to do that. But you definitely want to do this indoors, somewhere shady. Make sure you want to let the car cool down, but just for the sake of time, we're just going to put it on right now. And all those wrinkles that were in the vinyl before we peeled it, they're all gone now.
So I'm guessing like rain, anything like that isn't gonna make it come off,
No,
correct?
I'm sure by the time you guys start and by the time you guys completely finish, you're gonna have a completely different outlook on how you do this. So this is the part where you really have to be careful. Avoid cutting onto the paint. So you want to find edges like this which are floating, and you just kind of edge against. It's pretty much like hanging in the air.
Oh.
And my blade's not too sharp, but. And then
That's
you could always
sick.
Really
pop
nice.
the hood and feed it in. So press it in a little bit.
All right.
And just like that, we have a white piece of camo.
Yeah.
What do you think, Arlene? You
That
think this is
looks-
manageable?
I'm gonna do my best. I think I can do it. I think we'll do it.
I think you could do it too. I think by then you're gonna really like doing this.
The best part is if you do a piece, you don't like it, you just peel it right off. If something happened during the install, just take it right off, try it again.
So if you're in the Los Angeles area and you would like your car wrapped, come check out the Wrap District. Mention that you saw the video, and yeah, you will not be disappointed with the work that they do here. So I think for now we're gonna head over to our little humble abode. You're gonna walk us through all of it, Arlene.
We are leaving the wrap district right now, and I am so excited, you guys. I've been waiting to get this Jeep wrapped forever, and even better, now I get to do it myself. So, just gonna walk through the process right now. We're prepping when we get home.
I'm recording, bub. Come on. Everyone's waiting for a good video. What's going on here? Come on.
My allergies. All right, we are back from the wrap district, and now it's my turn. So I got all my materials here. I got clay. I got my squeegee, blades. This is a little sketchy, but.
I actually call this, let me see, I actually call this a blade.
Oh,
Is that-
he's French, you guys.
Is that
He's
right?
French.
I mean, I don't want to,
Blade.
I mean, you know, that over there isn't pronounced the way we think, so.
Alrighty, moving on. We have our heat gun here. It's already hot outside, so we'll see if we use that. Soap and water in a bottle as suggested, and then I'm gonna grab some microfibers as well.
And most importantly, this Newton house vacuum system. You cannot get this job done without one of those things.
Alright, babe, whatever. And then this is my box of all the different colors we're gonna use. 2 different tones of gray, white, and black that has a shimmery gold inside. So I need microfibers. Where's the microfibers? So the recommendation given to me to cut my shapes out was honestly to just freestyle and go for it and be smooth and don't lift your blade up. Sounds like a lot of rainbows and unicorns to me, so I'm just gonna try and see what happens.
Let's do it.
All right, here's my blade.
Just make sure you know the sign. I'm not going to say much. Okay, I'm done.
What are you gonna say?
I'm done.
What are you gonna say?
You have the blade in your hand. I don't want to mess with you.
That's right, okay. I'm excited and I'm like nervous. It looks like there are air bubbles, but when I'm touching it, it does feel like there is some sort of dirt or dust or prickle under it. So I did not clean this first one to the best of my abilities. I should have cleaned it a little bit more thorough.
So I have an idea. Let's take it off.
No.
Let's take it off. It looks terrible. Sorry, Ollie. Take 2. I think it's pretty good for the first attempt. Good job, Ollie.
Thank you.
Time to give that one a cut and tuck everything underneath. And then using a heat gun, we can go ahead and shrink it on there.
Or it's hot enough, I don't know. All right, guys, we're done with the white and we are moving on to the gray. Woo. So we didn't realize, well, we didn't decide if we wanted to do an overlap or not. So I just kind of went for it and I realized that I don't really like how it looks. It causes this little reflection over here. It's not even white. If I cover it, we can't really see like that. It doesn't show, but I don't really like how that looks. So what I'm gonna do is just cut out a black piece and cover that. But moving forward, I don't think we're gonna overlap and just have them very close to each other. But you know, it looks pretty good.
So Aline's about to cover this area with black, the black shimmer.
I think it looks way better with
Way better.
I'm not taking that off.
Double.
Yeah. You can see the contrast because it's been layered, but I think with the black it shows the least. But I think for sure moving forward, let's just avoid stacking. So you guys have seen us put on a couple of colors, but it is getting dark. So we're gonna continue through the night, but we will catch you back in the morning in the daylight where there is a lot of sun and we'll show you how it turned out. Alrighty. You guys ready for that final product? I'm gonna go bring her around the corner. Honestly, I think the Jeep looks absolutely insane, you guys. This is something you can totally do in your garage. Super easy. Pick it up for one night. Get your hubs or bubs with you. Super easy to do DIY. I'm so stoked. Now for the time you've all been waiting for, aside from the wrap, let's get to the giveaway.
I think I see something over there.
There we go, moving in this direction. We are gonna be selecting a random subscriber that has commented on our video. 1 week ago, we posted our giveaway because we hit 3,000 subscribers. So let's get to it, you guys. We are gonna randomly select someone that commented on that video who was supposed to put their name, location, and what they wanted. If you didn't put what you wanted and you are the winner, watch this video and just reach out over email. So let's get to it.
Alrighty, let's go ahead and put that URL in, Aline.
Let's do it, you guys. Good luck. Paste. Filter duplicates for those of you that put too many comments.
We have our eye on you.
All right.
Who is the winner?
Here we go. Here we go. Let's see it. Let's see it. Miguel from New York, Flagpole Mount.
What's the full comment? Flagpole Mount?
Miguel Alaman from New York.
And Flagpole Mount.
You got everything.
I think they made the cut. So Miguel from New York, just make sure to reach out to us via email and we will go ahead and get the ball rolling on how you can get one of these flag mounts for your Jeep Wrangler.
Thank you for everyone that joined this giveaway. Stay tuned for our next. It's going to be bigger and badder than ever. Also, make sure to check us out on Instagram at Garage Couple, and we will see you soon. Stay safe and healthy, guys.
And thank you guys for watching. Just look at that camo.
Mo.
Camo. Hey.
Dude, I can't believe it.
This is amazing.
Sick.
We'll catch you guys on the next one. Thank you so much.